the crust, we're going to start with graham cracker. And hazelnuts, which I found in the bulk section of our grocery store. Whole hazelnuts. And now we're going to blitz this into like a fine crumb is what it says. Okay, now that we got the fine crumb, we got some melted unsalted butter, some light corn syrup, and then just a pinch of salt. And now we're going to pulse this until it meets the consistency of wet sand. All right, so you got some parchment paper that'll fit in there. We're going to scrunch it up and unfold it so it fits nicely. And now we're going to take our graham cracker stuff and throw it into the pie plate. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the back of a spoon and we're just going to try to press this guy as much as we can and create our filling. Okay, so we've finished kind of smushing this around as much as we can. Now we're going to take this parchment that we've kind of crinkled up and now it just kind of bends really nicely. And we're going to use baking beads. You can find these on Amazon. And that'll just help the crust kind of hold its shape. All right. All right. And now, apparently, we can take the paper and the baking beads out, and we have our crust. So we got our grated carrot. We're going to add some butter and water. And now we're going to cover this with plastic wrap, and it's going to go into the microwave for like 10 minutes to cook the carrot down. All right, carrots have cooked and are now cooled down. We're going to throw these guys in here. All right. And then we've got sugar, cinnamon, whole coriander seeds that are crushed, like a mortar and pestle kind of thing, or put it in between some plastic wrap and get a rolling pin and just kind of smash it a couple times. And then we're going to add a pinch of salt. All right, so the solids are all smooth. Now we're going to toss in 2 eggs. We're going to toss in some unsalted butter and some milk. Okay, so the pie is ready. We're going to go in the oven now for 30 minutes. Okay, so she's out of the oven, and the pie is quite lower than the crust, but we're going to roll with it anyway, and maybe I should have used a tart pan. Anyhow, we're going to let this cool completely, and then once it's cool, it's going to go in the fridge for 3 hours, and then we're going to be ready to serve. All right, so the tart held together really well. I was worried about the crust, but actually it held up quite well to the back of it. So yeah, carrot tart. Not a strong taste of carrot. Very close to pumpkin pie, like all those spices that are around pumpkin pie. So yeah, this is a great alternative. I'm not sure the motivation of what you would make this, but if you had leftovers in the fridge and you want to get rid of some extra carrots. Super easy to make. So yeah, Nadiya Bakes. So far, it's been great. The link for the book will be in the playlist description.